Hi there, welcome back to my channel. My name's ClaraZeela and I do videos on luxury handbags and fashion items. So today I thought I'd combine a what fits in my Kelly 28 bag along with a what's in my bag. So as some of you know, I recently obtained this Hermes Kelly 28. It is in a return style and it is in gold on gold in the Togo leather. Measurements for this bag is 28 centimeters across, about 22 centimeters going up and down, and 13 centimeters wide. And of course, the benefit of this bag is that you can wing out the slides along here, as you can see, if you prefer to get more space. And when you wing out the sides, it comes out to approximately 32 centimeters, so you do get some additional space. So let's get into what's in my bag to kind of show you what fits. So I have in here exactly what I would carry in this bag on a day-to-day basis. So as you can see, there are sangles, but I hardly if ever do them up because it's just too much work. I just generally twist this turn lock and open the bag, and as you can see, it is pretty full. And what I really like about this bag is that, as you can see here, I have an umbrella, but there is definitely space whereby I put in a cashmere scarf or a thin cardigan. I am using a bag organizer. However, if you don't use a bag organizer, there is some additional space, especially for the 4 centimeters where the handbag can wing out, as you can see here. But let me just show you what is inside my bag. So starting with my phone, I have a regular iPhone 14 Pro, so that fits no problems. I also use a Calvi Duo as my purse. Of course, you can definitely use a full-size handbag, but because I do prefer smaller wallets for my smaller bags and I don't tend to switch in and out of my wallets very often, I do use this as my personal wallet. The largest item in my bag is my Hobonichi planner. It has a beautiful cup here and it's made out of something like a patchwork of different materials, and it's very pretty. If any of you are into diaries or planners, I highly recommend Hobonichi. It's a Japanese brand, and one of the nicest thing about their journal and planners is the paper. It's made out of beautiful paper made in Japan, and I'm using a Pilot pen, and it's just a multicolored pen, and it has an eraser in case I want to erase anything from there. And I also love the cover because it also can slip some cards and some cash in case I just want to go out with some general cash and my planner to do some planning or just some general journaling. So the other things that I have in my bag are, of course, my corporate card to get into the door, a large hand sanitizer, and this is just from Occitane. I have some Starbucks mints, and definitely I have this nano bag. I carry this in all my bags just in case it starts raining. I can cover up my bags, or I can use it as an eco bag for any grocery or miscellaneous items. It isn't very big. What I really like is that it's just the size of about 2 thumbs, so it folds down quite nicely and is super compact. And of course, I do need my reading glasses. For those of you who are age 40 plus, this is a basic necessity, so those are my reading glasses. And then of course I do have my AirPods. So this is a Casetify Sailor Moon AirPod. It is in a fairly large case, however I think this is really cute, and in my high school days I used to read a lot of Sailor Moon manga, so this is just something a little fun and nostalgic from my high school years. And then of course I have a pack of tissues here, and I also have a lipstick, and this is the Cle De Peau in the color 103. Just to show you the color of this lipstick, it is this bright red color, and it's the same color as what I'm wearing today. It's been a recent favorite of mine. I love the color and the formula, so if you're interested, you can go check this out at Cle De Peau. And I believe this is the limited edition packaging that it came in right now. And then I also have some shopping items from yesterday. I dropped by Dior and I picked up 2 lipsticks, highly influenced by another YouTuber here on YouTube, Cat L. If you don't know her already, she does a lot of makeup and luxury and handbag videos. So I picked up this Dior classic 772 color, and I also picked up the iconic $9.99 color. There are actually a couple of $9.99 textures, and this is the velvet texture. So apparently the velvet texture is a bit more smudge proof and a bit more waterproof versus the other two textures yet to be tested. And also I just have this small little pouch. It's from Hermes, and it's basically for my rings in case I need to remove them if I'm going to the spa and I need a safe place to store my rings. And finally at the back here I do have a large envelope, so basically it easily fits some envelopes into the bag here, or you could even fold papers in half and slip them in quite comfortably. And finally I do have a bag organizer in here. As you can see, it has a really nice fit. This one is from Mai Tai, and this one is made in France, not sponsored. However, it's optional whether you use a bag organizer or not. I like to use these just to keep the interiors clean and to keep everything organized. Now, as much as this is a really good fit for a bag, it does restrict some of the space just because the bag will wing out, and these bag organizers are designed such that it won't push against the bag to cause dents. So you will be missing out on some space along the sides here where it does kind of wing out. However, it doesn't really bother me, and the items that I tend to use that are a bit wider I lay on the top, like the umbrella or a scarf or a cardigan, so that works just fine for me. And what I like about this organizer is that it just comes right up against here, not hiding the zipper. So if you want to use the zipper at the back, you can, although I don't really use it. And same for their side. As you can see here, it doesn't obstruct the other two slots, as you can see. However, I do tend to use the slots within the organizer to keep everything kind of clean inside the bag. So I wanted to share with you my overall thoughts on the Kelly 28 Retourne. I absolutely love this bag. I've been using this bag almost every day for work. I love that it has the additional capacity so that I can put an extra umbrella, or I can use an extra shawl or cardigan, and I can tuck them into the bag without any problems, without having to carry an additional bag, which is really great. Now the thing is, because it is a much bigger bag than, say, for example, the 25, it will be slightly heavier. But what I've done is I've changed up the strap. The original strap is definitely still very comfortable and very good. However, for days that I think I'll be carrying a bit more, I change it up into a wider strap. This is an aftermarket strap. However, you can also get the straps from Hermes, or you can look at other designers. I know that Sellier makes a really nice strap with colors that match the bags, or you can go to Etsy or use some of the bag straps from any of your other bags. But I do find that the wider straps help with the weight distribution so that it does feel lighter and it is not as heavy on the shoulder. So I've been basically just using all these wider straps to go with my Kelly 28, and I do find it extremely comfortable. Now the weight of the bag, I believe when I last weighed it, is approximately 2 kilograms, but for me it doesn't really feel that heavy. Again, because of the additional wider straps, it does lighten the load by a lot. And if you were to ask me if I prefer the Kelly 25 Retourne or the 28, honestly, if this is a work bag and you need to carry a bit more, an umbrella or an extra cardigan, I do think the Kelly 28 is better capacity wise, although the Kelly 25 definitely does fit a lot. In terms of Sellier or Retourne, it really depends on what look you're looking for. If you're looking something for more polished or something a bit more formal looking, I think that the Sellier with the clean lines and the straight edges make it just look really good and really cool and a bit more formal and a bit more iconic for the Hermes Kelly bag. However, if you want something that is a bit more casual with a bit more capacity, Retourne is definitely the way to go. And a lot of the Retournes also are in soft leather. I absolutely love Togo leather. Not only is it more stretchy so it can hold a bit more, but I really just love rubbing my hands against the texture of these bags because they are just really, really nice to the touch, and they have an extremely nice smell. In terms of color, this one is gold on gold, and it really is my first gold bag, and I never really expected to love this color as much. I was actually quite surprised because I'm not really a brown person, but because this has gold and yellow undertones, it's a bit more brightening. So actually this color is really pretty, and so it will go with most other colors within my wardrobe. So I do recommend this color if you're looking for kind of a 4 seasons all-round color. And overall, I do highly recommend the Kelly 28 bag. If I had to only pick one return bag, I would pick the Kelly 28 just for the capacity. Not that I don't like the 25, I still love the 25 and it carries a lot, but if I could only have one 28 bag, definitely it would be the return. So I hope you found this video helpful. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave them down below. And if you haven't done so already, please feel free to like and subscribe. Also, you can follow me on Instagram, where I tend to be a bit more active. And if this video was helpful to you, also feel free to buy me a coffee. I will leave links down in the description box below. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I hope to see you again next time. Have a fantastic week, and we'll see you next time. Bye bye now.